Okay, guys, so it's kind of late at night for me to be vlogging, but I'm so excited and I got such crazy, exciting news today. And it just was an idea that blew into my mind today like that. And by tonight, I was having a business meeting and a deal has been arranged, a deal has been made, and it's going to help grow my business. And I'm so excited. Now, I can't tell you a ton about it. I'm sorry, I'm so thirsty because I'm so excited. I feel like I just came back from a run and it's just like emotional excitement. So I was leaving work a little bit early today and you'll probably see that. Oh no, that's on my Instagram. Um, Anyways, I left work a little bit early today because I'm fully booked tomorrow and, I had the opportunity today, so I cut out a bit early, but I stepped outside my med clinic and I looked around and I'm like, I have clients come from Montreal, come from Ohio, come from all these other areas to come and receive services from me. I'm really good at what I do. Like I'm an advanced practice aesthetic injector, but I do BBLs, I do minimally invasive facelifts, I do all kinds of really cool stuff. I do thread lifting, I do all kinds of stuff that like your normal chains of medical aesthetics don't do. So I stepped out today and I'm like, how can I differentiate myself in my community? Because I'm getting a lot of people that come to me that know of me, but not a huge awareness of my business in my own community. And that really bothers me because I want to serve my own community too, right? And I want to grow my name in my community. So I just stepped out and I'm standing there and I'm like, I have the whole day. The world is at my feet. What can I do? So I came up with a brilliant idea and now I can't share it because a deal has been made and until it is a signed contract, which will be in the next 48 hours, 48 hours per se, um, I have to zip it, but you will hear about it hopefully by the end of this vlog. But I did it. I immediately, I had an idea and I went for it and immediately it was successful. I was advised to come back for a business meeting this evening at 8 o'clock. It lasted a couple of hours and it was with the two partners of another business. Stop your barking. Chicken is behind me and he's learned to bark at every single noise. He's such a chicken. This is why originally his name was Diego because I wanted a really cool name for him. And I had to change to Chicken because he just made himself so known what he is. He gave himself away. But anyways, so tonight I just got home from this business meeting. I was dressed to kill. I was dressed to suit the industry that I was pitching my business to. And I nailed it. I nailed it. And I'm so excited. I was wearing this really cute little red dress, high neck, not like revealing, but a short skirt, but it was like one of those short skirts that like it came tight. I gotta back up my chair. I'm so excited. It came tight and then it puffed out a little bit, but it was still short. So it was really, really cute. And, anyways, I just got home from the business meeting and the partners in the business want to do business with me. They're in. It's a handshake agreement, but it will be an on paper agreement in the next couple of days. And I just had to share it with you guys because I'm so excited. This is such a pivotal step in growing my business in my own community and really making it take off because I've been working so hard, killing myself, trying to make it grow in my own community for 2 years. And I just moved to, and I was at the point of giving up. And then, cause I have clients who know who I am. And once they see me, they always come back to me. They're blown away. I have all my clients are word of mouth clients. And it's just, I don't pay a lot for marketing cause it's just so crazy expensive. It's like $2,000 a week for marketing, even for Facebook ads and Meta ads and Instagram ads. It's $2,000 a week. And so it's all word of mouth, my business, but my own community wasn't engaging. And I was like ready to give up. And I made this move to a new med spa and I'm like, it's a fresh start. So I've moved, I've relocated. I'm sure you saw it earlier in the vlog. I have the video of me and the setup and what it finally looks like, my practice area. And I'm so excited about that. I should show you, I got to make a video of the rest of the spa, like the waiting area and the outside and the salon area and where the beautician, there's a beautician area where she does facials and all sorts of stuff, the esthetician, and a beautiful salon. And then there's the med spa, and that's Deluxe, and that's my business. And anyways, I'm just rambling at this point. I should check off for the night, but I had to share it with you. I had a brilliant idea at like noon, and by 10 o'clock tonight, 11 o'clock, it's a deal. And I just made a new business deal, and it's going to be a signed contract in a couple days. Hopefully by the time I post this vlog. And I can't wait to tell you all about it because I think it's brilliant and I'm so proud of myself for coming up with it. Anyway, I will see you guys soon and I'm so excited to share it with you. And I can't wait for you to see, for me to be able to tell you all about it. I can't wait for me to be able to tell you everything because I want to tell you everything about it. So it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. I'm crossing my fingers that it stays coming and that nothing falls through because right now it's a total go. And as you can see, I have laundry to do and things to be doing, but I just can't focus because I'm so excited. But anyways, I just walked in the door. I gotta have a shower. I'm soaking wet in sweat. I gotta wash my makeup off and do my skincare and do all those girl things. And, yeah, and get ready to get up early and hit the pavement and go for a run and run out all this wild energy and a fresh day tomorrow. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.
So over the past 2 weeks, I've been moving into my new and improved med spa, and this is the practice area. It is cozy, and it is exactly the sort of space I need. It has everything I need to perform all of my procedures. I wish I got a video of the whole outside waiting area, the salon area, and the aesthetic area for facials and where the spa procedures are done by the esthetician. But this is my medical aesthetic practice room, and I am absolutely, totally in love with it. It's perfect for what I need.
Hello guys. It is Thursday, I think. I'm like losing track of the days of the week because Monday was a holiday. So it felt like the weekend. So I'm a little like off kilter with regards to it. The other thing I wanted to warn you about is to not judge the changes in hair color because I can't decide. I just can't decide. I'm naturally super blonde. Like this is my natural blonde shade with highlights and lowlights, of course. But I feel like I look better with my hair dark. So I end up going between. Like I'll have my hair dark and then I'll be like, I miss my natural color hair. And then I'm blonde. And then like literally a day later, I'll be like, I look terrible. I look 10 years older than my age. I need to go dark again. So this is a real problem. It's not, it's actually probably become an obsession and a mental health issue, to be honest, my hair. So I had a super busy day at work, and then on my lunch, I took the time. I don't even take lunch ever. Like it's not a thing. Like if I grab some food out of the fridge, like I'll like choose some celery or like spinach right out of my hands, right out of the bag if I have a few minutes, but on busy days. But today I did take a lunch and I went and got a pedicure the first time in far too long. And that's just gross, but I did it. And anyways, I finished my long day. It was an amazing day, did some amazing work, did really great work, and happy clients, which I love. I love when everybody's so excited and so happy. And sometimes people cry. They get so excited and happy with the results. They cry, and I love it. I love it when they cry. But I know it's because they feel so beautiful and they feel like I've changed their way. See, I can't decide, brown or blonde. You guys tell me. Because I can't see anymore. I have blindness. I have like hair color blindness. Anyways, I just went and dropped my 23-year-old son off at the skate park. His best friend is here on vacation from down east, and he's here for a few weeks. So they're going to the skate park to reminisce and pretend they're 14 again. And they're going to have a great time. And now I am hitting the gym. So unfortunately, I go to Lifetime and I'm not allowed to videotape. There's big warnings everywhere, and they warn you whenever they see with your phone, even though you have to have your phone to pass. Camera ahead. You have to have your phone to pass every door. But if they see you like recording with your phone, like there's hell to pay. So I don't know what they would do if they'd like kick me out. And they have an outdoor beach, so I can't get kicked out of the gym because I love that outdoor beach and I love the gym, of course. So I need to be there. And I love the outdoor beach. If I didn't say that already, it's really beautiful. It's huge. I'll actually add a picture to this vlog to it, like right now. Do you see that? That's how big the pool is. And there's a beach entry and the pool stays the size of that pool. It doesn't go higher than here. So you can just like float. You can bask in the sun. You don't have to wet your hair, or you can swim. I love swimming on the bottom of the pool. Like I'm 12 and like going as far as I can. I just love swimming. I feel my best in water, and I've made videos before and I've mentioned it that I feel at peace. My soul is at peace when I'm in water, even if I'm just floating. I just feel like that is my calm, my happy place. And I was going to get to swim tonight, but the pool closes at 8:30. The gym is open until 11, but the pool closes at 8:30 and it's 6:30 now. I know I'll have time to work out. I don't know if I'll have time to hit the gym, or hit the pool. So we'll see. But if I can, I will. And that was my day today. So, that's what I'm working on. And I have an appointment coming up tomorrow. I am being interviewed by Apple News, which is really cool. Apple News is interviewing me because not just my business, but I created an app. I built an app called Asthera, and it is unbelievable. It uses 3D, AI 4D rendering to analyze pictures you upload or you take within the app of your face. And it will tell aesthetic medical practitioners, newer ones that need experience, what will benefit them anatomically and physiologically to enhance their natural beauty. And then it gives them dosages. It recommends the best product for them to use. It gives instructions on exactly what manner in which to inject it. For instance, like if it says they need their lips done, that would enhance their face and provide facial balance. It's all about providing facial balance, really, because that's what's attractive. Not one thing like overtaking the rest. Like my lips are a bit too big because I let students practice on my lips and I make sure everyone gets a lot of like enough turns and whatever. I don't care if my lips are bigger. I like my face. I'm happy with it. So, but facial balance where everything is in harmony is the goal. So the app will tell you where you're out of balance, what needs to be bigger, if something should be smaller, you want everything to match. And for instance, if you need your lips done, it'll say like to use like a Russian lip technique or linear threading or to use boluses in certain areas, which is like larger drops of dermal filler. And threading is where you just pull back and use thin thread like lines, obviously. And it does all this amazing stuff. So it's a really great, I call it like a pocket. It's an app preceptor or mentor for new injectors. And Apple News is interviewing me and highlighting me on their channel regarding my app and my business. So I'm very excited about that. And that's tomorrow at 1 p.m. And then that's in between work day. And, yeah. And if I can videotape the interview, I'm thinking about it. Videotaping the interview and uploading it because that would be cool. And I think I'll do that actually. That would be awesome. So watch for that because I'll add it to this vlog. And yeah, so that's tomorrow. And I am
considering going away on the weekend, but I'm not sure yet. It's an opportunity to make money and work, but I'm also closing that deal that I got so excited about. I got on last night and made a vlog late at night. That deal I made, and it's a handshake deal right now, but we've already been in contact today, and it's going to be a contract by the end of the week, which is coming up quick because today's Thursday, I believe. And no, today's not Thursday. What am I talking about? Today's Tuesday or Wednesday. Maybe it's Wednesday. Today's Wednesday, not Thursday. Oh my God. I'm like blank. It's like I'm pregnant or something, but I'm not pregnant, but you would think. So today's Wednesday, but the end of the week is coming up quickly, and I cannot wait to share my exciting news with you. And then maybe I will go away on the weekend, but that will be in the next vlog because I plan to upload on Fridays, but this is so new. I'm not sure how it's going to work out, and we'll see. And I'm hoping to vlog doing some work on patients. I just need their permission to allow me to do it, and not on a before and after for my business, but for my own YouTube channel. So I get some really cool patients, and there's some that have been coming to me for years. They'll absolutely let me do it, but I just got to get an appointment with one of them, and I can show you some work that I've done. Or maybe I'll just add some that I have on video. I don't know. We'll see, with some consent, of course, but it'll be fun. And you can check that out and see maybe one of the less invasive procedures that I do. I'm sure you guys don't want to see facelifts or BBLs or stuff like that, because I do minimally invasive surgical procedures because I'm an advanced practitioner and advanced medical practitioner. So, you don't want to see the blood and guts, but something, something pretty and cute. Maybe it's never pretty and cute in the process. It's always a little blood and guts, but I think you can handle it. You're all tough gals because you're following my channel. I'm a tough gal. So yeah, and I am just about at the gym, so I will get on and chat with you a little bit later. I have a little treat, a really nice tea I bought from David's Tea. That's my favorite. It's the strawberry rhubarb, and I might have that later and just chat with you for a little while I'm enjoying that. If I have time tonight, I don't know. I tend to find work for myself because I'm a busybody and I like to be doing things. And it's hard for me not to talk fast and to slow myself down. It's hard for me. I'm always very active and overactive and hyperactive. So I'm always very aggressively doing things. But if I can calm myself down enough in time tonight, I'll sit and enjoy a cup of tea. And if I do that, I'll take the time to get on and maybe have a quick chat with you. So that's that. And I will see you guys all very soon. Mwah! Hope you're having a kick-ass killer day. Killer Wednesday. Okay, here I am. I am at the pool at Lifetime, and I filmed an entire video all the way here and talked, and I think I filmed the whole thing without sound, so you probably are not gonna get it in this vlog, which is too bad because it was good content too. It was pretty good stuff. And anyway, here I am, and I'm going to hit the pool because it's beautiful. I'm gonna flip you around so you can take a quick look. I'm not allowed to film here, so I'm trying to be sneaky about it, but you can have a quick look. Beautiful, right? Absolutely gorgeous. I so love it here. It's my heaven. But I'm here, and in case you don't get that clip and get to hear anything I sound, because I recorded the whole thing and no sound recorded, which is so annoying. But I was racing to get here, and I didn't think I'd make it in time for the pool, so I did. So I've got, I think, an hour here to swim, and I love swimming. It's like my calm, my peaceful heaven. It's where I feel my very best in the water. And I'm gonna swim, and then I'm going to go upstairs to the gym, and I'm going to kick my ass around a little bit and work out.
and then I will catch up with you guys tonight. I will see you soon. Going for a dip. So who wouldn't love this? I am in the farthest side of the beach entry pool, and the water never goes higher than like, so you can like go under and relax, and it's absolutely beautiful. You can see behind me, there's a bar. It's not open right now, and you can order food there. They have the best cheeseburgers and all kinds of great food, but it's so amazing here. Kids are having a good time because it's nighttime, but when I come in the day, it's like dead. It's just adults, and it's so peaceful and calm, but I don't care. The water is peaceful and calm no matter what. So yeah, I am here and I am loving it. I'll do a quick twirl so you can see. Amazing. Okay, I'll see you guys later. This is living the dream, is what this is. It's like heaven on earth. It's so bright, but I don't want to put my sunglasses on because then you can't see me. Hey guys, so it has been a long Wednesday, and that portion of video that I thought didn't record my voice while I was driving, turns out it did. It was just tricky. I couldn't make it work. I'm now just gonna kind of wind down. I already washed my makeup off. I'm gonna do some skincare. I'm drinking a protein shake. Instead of tea, I drink Vega protein with greens. And it's super affordable, and I get this big huge jug and it lasts me a while, and I'll drink 2 of these, 2 to 3 a day, depending on if it's like a weight training workout day or if it's a day where I just run and swim, because I run every day, and then 3 to 4 days I'll weight train and work out. I do HIIT training, and then some days I do weight training, and then I swim like more days than I work out because I love the water. But I make sure I get like 3 of these in on a day I work out. I think there's like, and I should know this as a healthcare professional. It's like how many grams of protein as per your body weight. I don't know what it is offhand, sorry. I'm just negligent with regards to that, but I just drink 3 of them on those days, and I try to drink 3 of them on every day that I remember, and the rest of the time I get 2 in. 1 in the morning I'll get it, and I definitely always drink 1, or a big huge glass of water, and then 1 when I'm like doing skincare and stuff at night, because it's easy to remember. So anyways, it's been a busy day, got a lot done, a lot of work was busy today, had a lot of clients. It was back to back, and that was cool, that was fun. And then, I mean, it's been busy with my son having his friend up here visiting, vacationing, and you know, just the normal day-to-day stuff. I'm excited about my interview with Apple tomorrow. I'm spraying myself with aloe vera, and it's not like the after sun kind. It's like 99.9% pure aloe vera by Spothecary. And yeah, it's just pure aloe vera gel, and it's what I use. It's not after sun, not the sticky stuff. And I moisturize my face because I'm going to use hyaluronic acid, and you know, if you use hyaluronic acid anywhere, you should always have moisture, because it's going to draw moisture. So if you don't give it moisture to draw in, it's going to draw moisture out. So I'm just using this, it's a drugstore brand, hyaluronic acid. Usually I use a brand I get off Amazon, and I just ran out of it, so I picked this up, and I just used 2 of these guys, 2 droppers, and it will cover my whole face, my neck, my chest, my shoulders, whatnot, and it will draw moisture in
I put my lips really good. That keeps them nice and puffy. As if I don't get enough comments about it. Like, your lips are too big. Your lips are too big. I don't care. Here, sorry, I've got to get the girls here. I like to moisturize evenly. Love all my skin equally. And when I'm done this vlog, for the evening anyway, I will moisturize. I use a body lotion. Right now I'm using Revlon with hyaluronic acid in it. And it was really cheap. It was on sale. So it was on the Shoppers Drug Mart like discount row. So I'm using that. And then I'm gonna let this soak in for a minute. And then what I'm using is the Avene Cicaphate, and it's a restorative protective cream. And it's a little bit pricey, but I find it wonderful. And this is gonna sound a little off topic, but I bought it for my father as well, and he's an elderly man, but I find their skin is really not well taken care of. They don't exfoliate their skin very well, and they can end up with skin problems because of that. So I got him a really great exfoliator and a skin cleanser and this to protect his skin. And he's really great with sunscreen, but that's the only skincare thing he's really great with is sunscreen. But now he's great with everything I got him with his new skincare routine. And he uses this every night, and he's seen a humongous, like tremendous difference in the quality and the skin barrier. So this really repairs and restores your skin barrier. So it's really great. It's been long enough now. So anyways, this interview tomorrow is at 1 p.m. Eastern time, and it's, I don't know how long it's going to be. I think it's an hour, and I think that gives them enough content that they can cut and paste and make it probably like a 10-minute interview. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I'm really excited about it, and I'm excited that they found me and they love my app, because I love my app. I worked really hard on it, and it took me like, I built it in 2 weeks, but it was like a solid 2 weeks. When I do something, I do it like 110%. So I didn't stop for 2 weeks. Like, I was eating, I was working, I was doing everything at my desk, and in between every break, I was building my app. Like, I was coding while I was eating. And I taught myself to code so I could build this app, and it was a lot of trial and error, and I'm really proud of it, and it works really beautifully. And when I see people upload faces of their patients, and then it gives them a really great care plan. Look at Chicken. Hi, Chicken. Hi, buddy. Yeah. Say hi. I'm not barking tonight, friendly guy. I see people using it and it's helping give them a good care plan for their patients, then I feel really good about it, and I'm really proud. You know, not everyone builds an app, and I did. So that is my skincare routine. That was fast, right? And so that's what that entails. So basically tomorrow is going to be getting up. I'm going to go into the clinic and get some work done and get some things done. I'll go for a run first thing in the morning and then go to the clinic, and then I will come back and I will have my interview. Then I'll probably take the rest of the afternoon off, and maybe I will hit the gym again, or I'm not sure, because I have a dinner with a girlfriend, maybe a couple girlfriends in the evening. So I've got that coming up tomorrow, but that's not until about 6 o'clock. So you'll get to see some of that, hopefully, if I remember. I have a hard time remembering to record sometimes. I got to get better at this. I got to be a better vlogger. But definitely going to be interesting, the interview portion, and I've decided I am going to try and record the interview, and I will stick it on my vlog. I don't know if that breaks any rules. Maybe they'll cancel me after that, but I doubt it, because they're not going to follow my YouTube channel. There's no way they're going to know, but it'll be kind of a cool experience to share, I think. So we'll see. Anyways, this is it. I'm going to finish my protein shake, and I'm going to read a book and chug some water and take my vitamins and just read until I'm ready to sleep. So that is my night. and I will see everybody tomorrow. I hope today was interesting for you guys. It's fun recording my day and like different things I'm doing. Anyway, I will see you all tomorrow. Have a fabulous sleep. Oh, I have a haul of thrifted stuff, like amazing clothes that I purchased at a local amazing thrift store. And they're like brand new, tags on, brand name clothes, like really high quality, like high quality fabrics and fit and tailoring and really beautiful stuff, and it's going to be really useful for me. So I might go through a few of those things. It's not a huge pile, but I might go through a few of them and show you what I got, because you're going to be so surprised that I got them from a thrift store, and I will do that tomorrow. So you'll get to see that. That's super cool, and that'll be fun. And your mind is gonna be blown that I spent like $5 on something and the original price tag on it is like $79. Like so great. Anyways, I will see you then. Have a great sleep. Hey guys, I just took a break from my run. I actually took a little detour because I knew I needed to make this video, because I need to talk about this, because it's serious and it's emotional for me, and I didn't want to be on like the beaten path where all the runners are and people are walking their kids and stuff like that. So I'm sitting on a bench under this like beautiful old tree making this video. But anyway, to the point. I didn't even run at 4:30 like usual. It's like 9 o'clock because I slept in because I'm so emotionally exhausted. And you need to know I'm not always happy-go-lucky, and I'm very resilient. And I pick up and get by, but something happened this week that has like thrown me off. And usually this sort of thing wouldn't throw me off the way this has. So I had a doctor's appointment this week, a medical appointment. And let me make it clear, I've spent my life fighting other doctors. Like, I doctor fight for a fucking living. I'm a boxer. I'm like, I deserve a goddamn belt for my doctor fighting career. But I went to an appointment for myself. And this doctor is my family doctor, and I have a benign brain tumor. I'll show you a picture of it on the screen, which isn't going to kill me. It's not dangerous, but what it does do is cause increased pressure in my brain sometimes when it swells up, and it causes severe, ridiculous migraine headaches. And I also have a heart condition because of the pressure of where the benign tumor is that makes my heart race. It's called sinus tachycardia. So I take heart medication to slow my heart down. So I know I'm sharing personal information, but I don't care. You're my girls, so this is it. Anyways, in the past, this doctor has, and I've been seeing him for about 3 years. It's very hard to get a family doctor or a regular doctor to see you, and it's even harder to get one that will treat someone who has a tumor such as mine, unless I go into way downtown Toronto to University Health Network, which is a group of hospitals that is so hard to get to. The parking's $1 million. Like, it's just so out of convenience. I couldn't hold down a job and be able to be monitored the way they monitor me. And so this doctor was very convenient, and I worked with him professionally previously to him taking me on. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have gone to a doctor that I have a history with, a professional history that I've worked in collaboration with. And he was wonderful. He worked well with me. But anyways, to the point. A few months ago, while I was working during the day, I was responsible for a whole bunch of clinical practice. I was the clinical practice manager, and I was responsible for doctors and nurses who were providing care in the community. And I had an emergency with one of my physicians, and I couldn't make a doctor's appointment on time. So I called. I said, I have to cancel. I have to reschedule. And what he did to punish me was he cut off all my medications and said the earliest he could see me would be the next week, and he wouldn't give me my medications until the next week. So I spent that whole week
sweating and shaking because my heart was racing, with horrible headaches that made it so I would vomit when the headache pain started. And he did this to me as a punishment for rescheduling my appointment. Now, I don't know really why this doctor needs to see me one-on-one, all alone, every single week, when other patients he sees that have the same conditions once a month or by phone. But he needs to see me in person. And it's not a sexual thing. It's not, he doesn't hit on me. It's not that. It's just power and control. It's just asserting his dominance over me. It's like he used to work with me and we were equals, and now he wants me to know I'm not an equal, and he owns me, because without these medications I get very sick. And then, so this week I have an appointment with him, and I told him something about my life, and he literally told me, well, if you ever do this again, you're gonna walk. I'm not gonna be your doctor anymore. So he's threatening me with, basically, he knows the medication that saves my life and keeps me being able to work and provide for my family. He knows also that I'm tight for money, and that coming to see him every week costs me a lot of money in gas, and I'm working hard to grow a business all on my own with no trust funds, no husband, no anybody. And I'm just killing myself, kicking it, trying to make this work and grow it. And he uses it against me, and he literally threatened to not be my doctor because I did something that he didn't like, which was harmless. What it was I took a Tylenol for a headache instead of the prescribed medication that is for heavy duty migraine pain. Tell me, does that make sense to you? This is how it makes sense to me. So in his clinic, he's attached to a pharmacy. That pharmacy dispenses the heavy duty migraine pain medicine that is associated with the brain tumor. And it's very expensive. It's hundreds of dollars. But if the headache I get isn't as severe, I'll take a Tylenol and an Advil and see if that works first. If it doesn't work, 4 hours later, I'll take the migraine medicine or that heavy duty pain medication. I told him I took the Tylenol and it worked. He screamed and yelled at me and said, as long as I'm in charge of your medications, nothing else passes your lips. He said, not a vitamin, not a thing passes your mouth. And I said, am I being treated for like addictions or something that you need to monitor my medications for? Have I ever been? And he said, no. And I said, then why do you need this sort of control? And why don't I have the autonomy to decide if my headache is bad enough that maybe a Tylenol can take care of it? Or I need to take the heavy duty, very expensive prescription medication? And his answer is, I'm not comfortable talking about this, but if you ever do it again, I'm done. You're walking. I'm not your doctor. Which he knows I can't find another family doctor, and then I'm screwed because I'll have no one to prescribe the medication I need so to keep me being able to work and to keep my heart comfortable so I don't feel it pounding in my throat and I don't feel it in my eyes, and it doesn't cause me bloodshot eyes, and it doesn't cause my head to pound because my heart's beating so fast or end up in a merge. And it's like power and control. And I think it's because he wants me using the heavy duty medication that's so expensive because he's connected to that pharmacy. And the more I use it, the more I need to fill it and pay the pharmacy. And I don't even know if that's the cause. He always has his appointments with the door closed. It's private. He's definitely someone who's on the spectrum. He's weird as fuck. And I've dealt with him because when I worked with him professionally, I never realized these things. I just thought he was very astute, very articulate, and very on top of an OCD about his work. He's not. He's on the spectrum. And that's fine. But if you're a professional, you need to be able to manage those symptoms and manage your lifestyle. And what he does with me is asserting power and control over me. And I just don't understand why he doesn't need to. I respect him as my healthcare professional, and I don't need to be bribed and threatened. And then I went and told the pharmacist exactly what he said to me. on my way out, while I'm picking up my prescriptions for the week, which I have to pick up every week, so he has control over me coming to see him, and he can cut me off at any time. And the pharmacist says, well, I don't think he said that. So truthfully, they both deserve to be reported to their colleges. But I just feel so fucking abused. And I've been sexually harassed by men. I've been abused by men in power and in positions of power. And it doesn't bother me because I can deal with that shit. And I fight doctors for a fucking living. I'm as good as fighting doctors. I'm better than I am at fighting teenagers. And I raised 2 of them. I'm a goddamn champion. In fact, to the point where I've worked as a patient navigator and people pay me to do it for them because I'm so damn good at it. But for some reason, because it's my doctor and because he knows he has control, it just broke me. And all week I've just kind of picked up and acted like it didn't happen, and I've been just being positive and trying to be resilient like myself and just move on and take it as it is and let it come and let it go and move on to the next. But I feel like I just can't let this one go. Like it's eating me alive. I didn't get up and run at 4:30. I feel like I need to go to work soon. I have the Apple interview today. I've got so much going on and I can't even hold myself together. I sat down to put on like some basic skincare this morning and to have a shower, and I just didn't even feel like it. I just feel so awful. And I feel like I've been so taken advantage of. And I don't know if it's a man thing, why men need to feel like they're in control and in power, but I don't think it is. I don't think it's a man thing. I think it's a him thing. I think he's just a power and control, obsessive personality. And coming from me, like I have an education in forensic psychology, I recognize the symptoms, the signs of it, and the behaviors, and the language he uses. And he absolutely meets every bit of the criteria for this. But that's a significant accusation, and I'm prepared to make it. And I am right now deciding whether I'm going to report him to the college and report the pharmacist to the college for calling me a liar in front of a room full of people waiting for their prescriptions. And I guess that's why I stopped to make this video, so I could talk my way through it and talk it out loud and think it out loud. Not in my home where everyone can hear, because I don't want everybody knowing. And I certainly don't want my kids seeing me struggle with anything. Even though that's a load of crap, they've seen me struggle with a million things and they see me pick up and move through it, but I don't want them to see me crumble under it. And I feel like I'm crumbling under this. And it's not that serious. I know it's not sexual harassment, but it's still controlling. It's controlling my life. If I don't make it to his appointments when he schedules them, even if an emergency comes up, he'll cut me off and make me suffer a whole week in agony and pain. If I take a Tylenol instead of his $200 prescription because I think it might help my headache and I don't need to take a heavy duty drug instead, he punishes me and threatens to disconnect me and cut me off as a patient. And I had a really hard week. You guys don't know, my daughter got so sick this week and she spent days in the hospital, and at one point the doctors didn't know what was wrong with her, but she had neurological symptoms, and there was concern, significant concern, that she had a neurological problem that couldn't be treated and would potentially be fatal, and they weren't sure, they didn't know, and it took a good 3 days for them to figure out what was wrong with her and to treat her. And I got her back yesterday at about 3 a.m. I got her home, and she's fine and she's well. I mean, she's still sick, but she's getting better. And I'm not going to lose my daughter. But I had a really awful week, and I went into that appointment yesterday telling him how exhausted I am, how I hadn't slept, the difficult week I had. I told him what happened with my daughter. He asked me what was wrong, and I told him the whole story. And then that's how he followed up by threatening me and using his position of power and control to control my life and my autonomy and my ability to make decisions over my own healthcare, and whether I want to put a strong drug into my body if I don't think I absolutely need it. Now, there's times when I need this medication. I have to have it or I can't function. But if I have symptoms that can be treated with an Advil or a Tylenol, I'd so much rather try that. And he made it clear, nothing passes my lips without his permission. Now, granted, he only works 2 days a week and he's not on call and I can't get a hold of him in between. So there's no getting his permission. There's no one to call. There's no secretary or administrator to call to get his permission. The pharmacy won't call him. There's no way to get a hold of him. So he's just basically saying, you take that strong drug, whether you need it or not. And if you have any symptoms at all, you take that drug. Even if I feel like an Advil's going to cut it or a Tylenol's going to cut it. And that's not fair. And what's more unfair than that, I just don't even give a fuck about that. It's the control, the threatening me and using his power, knowing that I can't get another family doctor and I will live in pain and suffering if he ditches me, and threatening me with that because I took a fucking Tylenol instead of the heavy duty prescription when I didn't think I needed the heavy duty prescription at that time. And it's really, really upsetting me. And I doctor fight, no problem. But this is a subjective and personal situation. And I've never had to doctor fight with a doctor that thought they had control or power over me, because I make it very clear with my knowledge and my education that they really don't. They don't have any more knowledge than I do with regards to the issues that I take on. Not that I know everything, but the issues I take on, I make sure I know every single thing about. And I'm fully educated and prepared to argue and prepared to debate. And I win because I'm right. Because I know I'm right, or I wouldn't get into that fight. I would find out more information and learn more and get into it. But this is personal. And this isn't about knowledge, and it isn't about anybody else's. I'm better at fighting for other people and that's what I'm talking about when I doctor fight. It's always for patients. It's always for patients and their well-being. And it's a long time working in Emerge. It's a long time advocating for patients in the community. And this is the history of where I've earned my gold medal belt for doctor fighting. But not for myself, I guess. And I guess that's kind of a pattern in my life. I'm really good at advocating for everybody else, standing up, setting boundaries for everybody else, but I'm not the best at doing it for me. Even setting boundaries for me, I have a hard time. I struggle with it. So I debated his thinking with him yesterday when I saw him, and I argued the common sense and the nonsensical, actually, instructions he was giving me, and how it didn't make sense physiologically or for my health and well-being or overall. And his answer was, I'm not comfortable discussing this. As soon as he didn't have an answer, a response that was intelligent and made sense, he turns around and says, I'm not comfortable discussing this at this time. And that's his response. And that's a healthcare professional in Mississauga, Ontario, who deals with really vulnerable patients. I'm not sick from my brain tumor because it's managed by medication. But had it not been, if I'm not on that medication, I'll be very, very sick, to the point where my eyes swell out. I've had surgery on my eyes 3 times to reduce pressure in my brain, and they go through my eyes. I get very sick if it's not medically managed, and he knows that, and he threatens me with it. So when I get home from this run, my plan was to call the college, but I thought I would talk it out loud and add it to the vlog and see if you guys have any experience. I know it'll be too late. I'll have already made my decision by the time I post this vlog, and I'll have already acted upon it because I'm not a waiter. I act. But I want to know, is this other women's experience? Are you guys being held hostage by physicians or people in positions of power, men or women, to live or do, or even if it's sexually oriented? Mine isn't, again, I need to clarify. It's not sexual harassment, but it's very uncomfortable. He sits with the door closed and nobody can witness what he's saying or doing, and I'm sure he only takes notes on the things that are favorable towards him and make him look favorably. So if I report him to the college even and he has to turn over his notes, I'm sure his notes will be only what reflect favorably upon him. But I actually don't give a fuck, and I feel like I need to do something. but I had to talk it out loud. I don't know if it sounds stupid to report to the college something like this. Like, I just feel stupid. I feel so vulnerable and stupid. And he treats patients who are much more vulnerable than me. And if he treats them like this, then God help, I would have there would be war at his doorstep. Like, I would take it to his fucking home. I would dox him. Like, there's no stopping me. I would cause hell for this man. I would make him wish, like, his whole house burned down rather than the wrath I would bring upon him if he did this to somebody else. But to me, it's like, do I let it go? Or do I stand up for myself and do something about it? Because I tried to do it with him one-on-one, and he won't do that. So do I go over his head to the College of Physicians? It'll really throw a loop in my care. He might ditch me, and he probably will, and then I'm screwed. But for the greater good, he really shouldn't be in a position of power when he's abusing it. Anyway, I had to think through this out loud, and I'm sorry for the ugly crying. It wasn't that bad. It was worse this morning. I ugly cried all while I was like brushing my hair and trying to get dressed, and I ugly cried in the shower. So I'm better now, but it's still, as you can see, emotionally impacting me, and nothing does. I'm very strong and good at detaching and just letting shit go. Like, I'm really calm and chill, and I just let stuff go, and I don't take it personally. And I usually realize that most people, if they treat me badly, it's a reflection of them and their own problems. Guys are so ridiculous. Anyways, it's a reflection of them and their character and their problems, and it's not a reflection of me. But this one is really getting me. Like, I feel it in my heart and in my gut. I feel sick about it. I feel sick about it. Like, I've been abused and taken advantage of. Not sexually, but still humanly, as a human being who needs help from this physician, who's in a vulnerable position and who depends on this physician. And he's made it about him liking me to treat me as opposed to treating me because I'm his patient, and it's his duty to his college to treat his patients responsibly and ethically. Now it's about whether he likes me or not, which is a huge abuse of power. I have to report him to the college. See, this is why I had to talk about this out loud, and I had to do it. And I didn't necessarily need to do it in the vlog, but I wanted to share it. So if any of you are going through situations like this with physicians or with anybody else, you know you're not alone. And it's anybody, and it doesn't necessarily have to be sexual harassment. There's other ways people can belittle you and strip you of your dignity and make you feel like a piece of shit, make you feel that big, no matter who you are and how strong you are and how tough you are. And that's what happened to me. So if it's happened to you, let me know. Put it in the comments. Not that it'll make me feel better, but it's just awful. But, you know, people in numbers, when you feel like you're not alone, it feels a lot better than feeling like you're alone in a situation, or that I've caused it, or that it's just me. And I know it's not. I know in my mind it's not. I know logically it's not, but emotionally it feels like it is. Anyway, thanks for listening. I promise you my next vlog won't be a crying, whining, bitchy video of me like whining like a little bitch. But I think it's my duty to report this because he is using his position to control me for his own strange power and control agenda. Like, he gets off on this personally. And if he does it to me, he does it to other people. That's my reason to report him. Because I'll get by this. I'll get through it. I'll suck it up. I'll go for a few runs, and I hope I'll get through it. Nothing's ever affected me to this degree emotionally, but I know that I will get through it eventually. But I think reporting him will help me get through it a little faster, to be honest, because I know it's the right thing to do. No healthcare professional should take advantage of your trust and your vulnerability for their own purposes, regardless of what their purposes are. And that pharmacist who called me a liar in front of everybody when I was absolutely telling the truth, and I don't lie. I one of my strongest ethical boundaries in my whole life is being truthful and being honest. I have left companies because they were practicing dishonestly and unethically. I have left amazing jobs where I was making well over 100K a year, which is great in Canada, and because of unethical practice and unethical treatment of patients that I wasn't able to control and stop. And I base my life on it, on being ethical and honest and truthful and moral and having morals and values. And nothing comes between my morals and values and my ethics. And being honest and truthful is one of them. It's my leading one, because I feel like the truth always wins. Like, if you're being honest, you're always going to be okay. Anyway, that's enough. That's enough whining and sulking on you. I'm going to get back. I'm going to finish my run. And I'm going to go home and shower again for the second time and maybe not cry myself through it. And maybe this has been therapeutic and helped me, because I kind of feel a little better about it after talking to you about it. So thanks for listening. And I will see you soon. Don't forget to comment if you've experienced something like this. See you soon, guys. I am getting ready for my Apple interview, and if I can pull it off, I will record the whole thing so I can upload it for you guys to see on the vlog before it gets published. And that's kind of cool. We'll see. Hopefully I don't get busted. It's not that serious, I'm sure. So I am sitting here waiting for my interview with Apple News to start, and I hope my hair looks okay. I'm dark again. I know I look better with dark hair, especially on camera. Anyways, we'll see. This is very exciting, and I wonder what sort of questions this gentleman, Jeremy, is going to ask me. And it'll most likely be about my business, but about my app that I built. So we're going to find out together.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Can you see me?
Yes, I do see you. Just for my screen here. And let me know when you can see it. Your day's going all right?
Yeah, it's going good. It's early still, so lots of the day to go.
And my name is Jeremy, by the way, so it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
And I'm just going to play this short video, okay? This is different than the one that you may have seen in the waiting room. Okay. It's the same book. All right?
Sure.
You've been selected for consideration to be featured on Apple News. Businesses today, just like yours, are all competing for attention in the same crowded spaces. Social media, ads, emails, local flyers, you name it. But we do it different. We have direct publishing access to Apple News, reaching over 200 million readers worldwide. That means your story isn't just posted online, it's published through one of the most trusted platforms in the world. On average, these features receive over 300,000 views, creating meaningful visibility and credibility for your brand. This is an exclusive invitation-only opportunity available only to professionals who have been pre-selected and invited to apply, with only 5 to 10 ultimately featured in this article. And when those limited spots are filled, that's it. That level of selectivity is what makes each feature authentic, respected, and effective. You are identified based on your experience, reputation, and feedback. And today's conversation is simply about confirming that it's a good fit.
So, with that in mind, I'll hand it back to your rep to go over the details and next steps. Okay, you were able to see all that all right here?
Yes, I was able to. At the end, the visuals cut out a little bit, but I could still hear that it was just the closing.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so just going to go over the call flow with you for today.
Okay.
We are going to do an interview together. I'm going to go over the article examples. I'm going to share those with you.
The first question I have is, can you confirm your company name and the city and areas that you cover?
So I own a company that is called Lelux Aesthetic Medicine and Training Institute, and I work out of my brick and mortar business is in the Port Credit, Mississauga area, and I cover all of the GTA and around. However, I have clients that come from Montreal and Ohio to see me because they've seen me on vacation and they're stuck. They keep coming back. But I also am unique in the sense that I will go mobile with my business and go to people who aren't able to commute to the business, whether for medical reasons or just whatever reasons come up in their life and they're unable to make it and make that commute. I do go to them and I make sure it's a sterile environment, and I perform most of my procedures on the spot mobilely where they live, and I'm able to do that.
Okay, great answer. And the next question I have is how many people are on your team, or is it just yourself?
It is me. I am a one-man band so far, and I enjoy that. It keeps me in control, and I'm able to maintain the ethics and the values that I really want to lead my business, and to be a theme in my care and the way I provide procedures and care plans to clients, and the way in which I decide who to treat and where it's ethical and where it's not. And I'm able to make those decisions independently. So it's me at this time, and I love it.
Okay, awesome. And what first got you started, and how long have you been doing this for?
Okay, I first began with a passion. I have a history in emergency medicine and in all sorts of. I worked as a sexual assault nurse examiner in healthcare, and I've seen a lot of issues where there were a lot of women who, and men in some cases, who have been victims of domestic violence and physical trauma in their faces, and that isn't covered by OHIP to repair it and to provide facial balancing again, which is really important to make people look really presentable and feel good about themselves. And I knew I could do that with aesthetic medicine, so I obtained the education to be able to do that, and then advanced my education in it and became an expert level and an instructor and an educator in the field. And a lot of my client base is individuals who are looking for reconstruction, looking for facial balancing to cover up either birth defects or trauma that has left damage to their facial structure and caused imbalance.
Okay, and how long have you been doing it?
How long have I been doing it? For approximately 5 years. 5 years.
Okay. And what areas and types of clients do you specialize in? Is there a certain? It sounds like reconstruction, making the face, but is there certain demographics, maybe, or certain types of treatments that you focus on?
I do all sorts of treatments. So my demographic is, I really don't have one. There's only one demographic that I try not to really provide a lot of service to, other than very minimal services, and that is young women under the age of 25. I feel like there's a lot of pressure for them to fit a beauty standard where everybody looks the same, everyone has large lips and certain features, and I really don't agree with it. I think they really need to let their faces finish growing, and they're not even completely fully developed at that point. And my goal is to enhance people's natural beauty, not to change their faces so everybody looks the same. And I feel like that part of that and that decision making process, you need to be a little bit older to make that decision. So in some circumstances, I do treat a younger group, and I will treat younger individuals, but it's very specific and circumstance specific. But my demographic is anyone over the age of 25 to, I've treated 80-year-olds, 85-year-olds, and I'm not picky. Whatever anybody feels like they can improve upon within their looks to make them feel more confident and good about themselves, and if I can help them, I'll do that. I do PDO thread lifts. I do minimally invasive facelifts. I have my own specific procedure that I do that is a very successful facelifting procedure that people come from the States even to receive. And of course, I do the injectables with dermal filler and Botox as well. But weight loss, all the things. I do all the things. The PDO thread lifts is probably the most unique. Not everyone does that. And the facelifting. Oh, I do IVs as well, nutritional health and wellness IVs, and injectables as well. So like B12 and like your immune boosts and multivitamins, all that kind of great stuff.
Okay, fantastic. Great answer. Next question I have is just what would you say has been your biggest success story so far, or if you have several that you'd like to highlight?
My biggest success so far, I would say, was a woman who had significant, enormous weight loss, and she had been morbidly obese, and she became a very tiny girl, lots of extra skin. Her face really took the brunt of it, and she felt very uncomfortable, and it was becoming a mental health issue that she was she lacked so much confidence with regard to her appearance, and she had very poor facial balancing, and she had something that we call a microcephalic face as well, which means that their bone structure is much smaller than the average person, and it makes the face look very small and angular, and it's not the most common look and natural look. So I did it free of charge for her, and I did a complete reconstruction. I built her a jawline, cheekbones, and all of the things, and really made her feel beautiful in her own skin. And she said for the first time she felt hot for the first time, and she went on a hot girl walk, and she felt really cute and happy about her appearance, and it was the first time in her life she really did, and it was an emotional experience for both of us. And I guess the other thing I'm proud of is that I've been published, and I published 2 books. One is how to get clients as a new injector and how to maintain a sufficient client base. And the second is the official now textbook that is used by the educational facilities all around that teach the beginner and advanced injectables programs. I wrote and published those textbooks independently, and I'm really proud of that as well. So those would be and I created an app which is used by healthcare professionals, and it's sort of a pocket preceptor to help guide them through procedures, new injectors that they can utilize if they're unsure of how to do something or what product's best or a dosage. And it takes photos of their patient, and It uses AI to analyze them and recommend products, recommend dosages, recommend technique, and it does all of that. And it's called Asthera, and it is also available through my website. And it's a really good handy tool for new injectors or injectors who don't have a lot of experience.
Okay, fantastic answers overall. You've given us a lot to work with. I do appreciate that. I think you'd be a very good fit for this.
And that was it. I did it, and I didn't get busted, including you in on it. How cool is that? So we'll see where this goes. Okay, guys, it is actually Thursday this morning when I thought it was Thursday yesterday. And as promised, before I end this vlog for the week, no, it's not Thursday. It's Friday. Oh my God, I keep doing this. It's Friday because I'm going to post the vlog tonight. So before I end it for the week, I made a promise earlier in the week that I would show you a thrift haul that I did. That was freaking incredible. Now, I have to tell you, there's a couple thrift stores near my house. I live in a really, really nice area, and there's a couple that are unbelievable. So once in a while I'll go in there and I will like clean house. They're unbelievable. And not all thrift stores is everything to this standard. But this one and the one I went to is, and there's another one that is also. And also, thank you for listening to my crying and sobbing and whining yesterday. I feel much better today just getting it out, and I think just even speaking to it on camera. I haven't even posted it yet. It was therapeutic, but I'm still gonna post it. It was like good for my soul to get it out and have a good cry and, you know, talk about it out loud, not just ruminate about it over and over in my head. So it was good to just say it and try and acknowledge it and let it pass, because it's really disgusting. But nonetheless, new day, and this is exciting. Now, some of this stuff I started wearing already, so there's no tags on it because I can't help myself. I can't. But some of the stuff still has some of the tags on it, so I will show you. But it's crazy. So here we go. Number one. This is, what's the brand of this guy? I've worn this one. I can't see the brand. The label. Oh, the price tag's still on it, and I've been wearing it. It's Dex. So I got this. This one was $25, okay? So this is probably one of the most expensive things I've ever bought in a thrift store. Dex short dress. So it's shorts, and like if you can see, it's like a onesie, one piece, but it's really cute, the back of it, because you don't wear a bra, but the back will tie like that. So it's like open, and if I do it with the zipper, you can see, you get the idea. And it's satin lined, it's beautiful. And that's the back. It's really, really classy, but really sexy at the same time. I wouldn't even wear a bra with this because it's lined so well. And I wouldn't even worry about it with the open back. And I feel like there's no bra that's perfectly gonna hide with this anyway. You could wear like nipple shields or something, but I don't even bother because it's so well lined. I don't think it would be an issue. So I got this. This was $25. So this would have been probably like an $80 outfit. But $25 is a lot to spend even at a thrift store, or especially at a thrift store, sorry. I've got this one. Now, I know the tag is off this because I remember taking it off. Just this beautiful black satin slip dress. I don't know the make of it. I don't see the tag, but it's long. It's like a midi. And it's not quite a maxi, it's a midi on me, but I think it's meant to be a maxi. But I'm 5'8" and a bit, and it's a midi on me, but it's black, beautiful. It's like perfect condition. The stitching is perfect. It's absolutely beautiful. And I actually wore this yesterday when I went into work for a little bit. So yeah, there's that. And I've definitely been wearing this. I've worn this quite a few times. I wore it with a white tank. I love wearing stuff like this with something really like cash. This is Wilfred, and it's a beautiful silk slip skirt or satin slip skirt, and it's got the zipper zipper side. I took the tag off this. I believe this was $9.99. Yeah, I took the tag off it, thank goodness, because I've worn this quite a bit. But that's at the thrift store. Imagine what this would cost in Wilfred or in like Aritzia. Like it ain't $9.99, that's for sure. But yeah. And then I got a few pairs of these. I didn't bring them all out, but I got a few pairs of the most amazing dress pants. They're made by a brand I don't even know, Halera, but they're so nice. And they are so, the material is so, they feel like Lulu dress pants. And they have that stretch to them, but they hang very professionally, like tailored, tapered pants that are meant to fit you. And they just fit you perfectly. And I got them in a black satin, in a plain flat black, and in an eggshell color, and in a gray. I haven't had really nice gray pleated pants, and I like that they're slip-on and they've got great pockets, and they are satin lined, and they're absolutely beautiful. Like, they're just beautiful. And getting them in a few colors, and I don't know what the price was. I should have grabbed one of the other pairs because I only wore the gray ones so far. Oh no, I wore the black satin ones as well, so the price tag wouldn't be on those. But and then I got a few dresses to wear to work. I got this one, and this will be some name we don't know, I believe. Yeah, Everett. And I don't know where the price tag is, but I think I took it off. But anyways, it's a cute dress. It was probably $5, and I like it, the back of it. I like the back of it. I like dresses you don't have to wear a bra with. I feel like they're really, really cute. And orange kind of goes good with my eye color. So, and it's not even orange, it's kind of like a coral color. It's pretty. Not my favorite color, but I've been told by makeup artists many times that I should wear coral, and I get coral, they put coral on my eyes. So I thought I'd buy a coral dress and see how it looks, because they always put brown and mix of coral on my eyes whenever my makeup's done. So there we go. I should try that. I got this dress for work. I absolutely, totally love it. This one was $14, and it's Bianca Nygaard. I don't know the name, but maybe everyone else does. I just love the forest, like the olivey green color, and I love how it will be so figure flattering and fall below the knee. So it's appropriate to wear to work, and it'll look good under my lab coat. Like, I wear a long white coat obviously when I'm working, but it'll look, you know, really pretty under my coat, but it's appropriate because it will fall just above or just below my knees. It'll be like a classy length, and it's still figure flattering. So I really like this one. And then I got, these are like a kill. I haven't worn them yet, but I can't wait to. I got these linen capris. They were $9.99 for total linen capris. And they're gonna be like long Bermuda shorts for me, but they're perfect, and I just love them. So I haven't steamed them or anything yet. I just kind of hung them up, and yeah. So I got these, and for $9.99, like, and I don't even know if there's a brand label on here. I don't see the label. I don't know what they are. What they are is beautiful. That's what they are. That's that. I did get another pair too, but I didn't bring them out. I forgot. They're not linen though, they're a different material. And then I got just this cute little black dress, and I don't have the tag and I don't know the brand, but it is satin lined. It's beautifully lined, and it's not like that crappy satin. It's got really minimal shoulder padding, really minimal, and it's professional. It's great for work. It will be just above the knees or just below the knees, and it'll be perfect for work, or like a dinner out, even like that kind of thing. It'll be great. That olive dress I could wear for a dinner out too, and any of this stuff I could wear for a dinner out. So I grabbed that, and like, this is thrift store haul. Like, I'm like going crazy here. This is a Zara dress. It's long, it's loose, it's white, it's a see-through, but I couldn't help myself. It's got a little slit up the back, but not high. This will not go very high on me, that slit. And it is I took the price tag off. I know this bunch, when I was taking them off the hangers out of the bag, I was pulling price tags off most of them, unless I missed the tag. So a lot of them don't have tags, but it would have been $9.99 or $5.99. The dresses are either $5.99 or $9.99. Because this is see-through, it's probably $5.99. But like, easy enough done. I just wear nude undergarments and it's done. I don't care if it's see-through, as long as what I'm wearing underneath is nude color. And I love it. Look at the ruching around the waist. It's really kind of cute. Now, I haven't even tried this on yet, so I don't know how it's going to look on me, but it was just so nice. I had to get it. And whatever if it doesn't fit me, I'll just give it to my daughter, right? Like, it'll fit her. And then I got these 2 amazing pair of shorts. Just wait till you see this. Okay, so I got these ones, and I love them. They're capris, and they have these really nice classy buttons down the side, and they're dusty right now. I don't know how they got dusty hanging in my closet, but they did. But they're made by Lily Morgan, and so I got these capris, and wait till you see the next ones. Wait till you see the next one. I'll fix this on the hanger after. I won't make you waste your time. Okay, check these out, guys. So the tag is still on them, even though I didn't notice, and I have worn these. But they're Burberry. And the finishings are so nice, and they're a silk material. They're silk capris, and they're sort of dressy material. And I got these ones for $9.99, and I didn't notice the price tag on them. I guess it hung on the inside because I've worn these a few times, and I love them. They're absolutely beautiful. So pretty. It's so great if you live in an area where you have amazing thrift stores where you live. Like, it's just like unbelievable. And I don't buy clothes that often because, like, I have way too many. If you watch my videos from a few years ago, you know, you've seen it. And I've given most of that away, and I've replaced it. So I don't have a lot now. I'm down to like a closet and then a few hanging racks. One big hanging rack and then one small one. But that one's like all blazers and dress pants for work, and winter clothes. And then what I have in my closet is my summer clothes. So that's how I have it down. And then, oh, that's my lab coat, not new. Okay, so that's it for the clothes. And then I got a couple pairs of shoes. I got 2. So these are a little dirty because I wore these to the gym club, to the pool. But I got St. Tropez by Steve Madden, and they were like brand new, like perfect brand new. And they would have been $5 because the shoes are all $5. Doesn't matter what condition they're in. And they had a new price tag on them when I got them. And I love the St. Tropez line of the shoes. And I also got Karl Lagerfeld, and they're dirty because I've worn them. Just these kind of like runners, kind of slip-on runners. And Karl Lagerfeld. What's wrong with me? It's like I have pregnancy brain, I'm telling you. And it's not, I'm not pregnant. Karl Lagerfeld. God help me for that. Like, forgive me, Karl Lagerfeld. But they say Karl Lagerfeld Paris, and it's embossed, and they're really, really pretty, and they're really comfortable to wear. They're really nice, and I've worn them a couple times, but they were brand new. And yeah, I wear these out if I'm out just for a walk in the evening or out in the afternoon. I'll wear these with the dress, with the long dress, and they're really great. They're really great just to slip on, and they're just like comfy kicks, you know? And they were $5. So those are my fabulous finds and from thrifting, which if I'm looking for outfits first, I always go to one of these thrift stores before I hit the mall, because like chances are most of my clothes, I'll be honest with you, are Wilfred or Babaton. Like 99% of what I own is Wilfred and Babaton. And oh, I got this tank top, and I got a few others too that are Lulu, and they were $1.99 because t-shirts are $1.99. And yeah, so that's what I got. And I also got a Chanel t-shirt, a baby white t-shirt that just has the 2 C's, and it's really cute. And it was $1.99, and it's brand new. Like, it still had the tags on it. And yeah, so I always go there first and I try it out and see what I can find, and I always find something amazing. I never end up having to shop at the mall. The only time I do is when I'm buying new bags, but a lot of times I look on Amazon because why not? It's usually the middle of the night and I'm bored and I decide I need a new bag, and that's, you know, where you go when you want to spend money irresponsibly, is Amazon. At least that's where I go. Anyways, I'm gonna call this the end of this week's vlog, and I will hopefully have it up by tonight because my goal is to have them posted on Fridays. And if you watch till the end, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe and join me in this exciting summer and all that I'm trying to get done and build and accomplish. And it's nice to have the support and have you guys along with me. And I will see you all soon. I hope you enjoy. Have a great and fabulous weekend and week.